Back in the last stream we have built the transaction, recent transactions, and also we have fixed this route, and today we are going to continue that. Since we have the transaction, and also yesterday I have mentioned that we haven't tried uh, having it adapting this UI to the desktop app. So since this is a responsive application, so we can look at that. Um, but before going to that, I thought it would be a nice idea to finish off this overview page, all the remaining widgets. Then we can adapt this to the desktop and tablet as well. And also the design which I implement might not be a pixel to pixel same as the design here, but um, it's the same thing, just the styles are different. So now let's say we need a chart like this, a bar graph. So let's see if there is a Flutter library for that. If I look at Flutter charts, there is this one, there is Syncfusions. You can look at this website fluttergems.dev. You will find alternative for different libraries. You can search here for a particular category and find the alternatives. So we have this one. Yeah, this seems to be match our design. Yes, it's similar, so we can go ahead with this, I guess. We'll see. This also we have this also, and this also seems to match this one a bit. This one, yes, it is this one, not this one. So now we have it, so we can go ahead and add it. And I have not shown you the Flutter developer tools, right? So we can click this to open this widget inspector, and you can see like hey guys, we are going to add this chart. um, I have I have added chart library FL chart to add this chart into our application. So what I was showing is the Flutter developer tools. You can see, if you are familiar with the web DOM, this should look similar. You can see these are all the different widgets, and whenever I go click on it, the on VS Code it will transition to the different files that it is in. You can see these are all in same files. Recent transaction, if I go here, it went to overview screen. If I go into column, it went to that particular widget screen. And here you can see if anything overflows, like for example here, the last time we did not have this one, right? Because of this it was failing. So if I click on this, and now you can see there is nothing here because it's not rendered. If I fix this, if I refresh, you can see I have the widget here. So that is it. Whenever, like, when it overflows or when you want to check, you can use this. You can inspect this. When you click on something, it will go to that particular widget, and you can see the bounding box here. This is the padding which we have given, and if you click here, yes. So now let's get back. Let's look at the documentation. So we want this one, right? This one. So we'll see how to do this. So they have a bar chart. First, let us create a widget for this. And yes, we need to have our own module for its own module for this one, because this we can categorize it under analytics. And we will have presentation, we'll have domain, then let's name the widget as weekly activity. You might have seen that I'm not very fast. That is because I have not planned it. So except for this time while I'm streaming, I'm not looking at this project at all. So whatever I'm doing in this in half an hour, planning along with you and building it. So just bear with me. And also real projects are like that. So it's not always exciting. You'll hit walls, you make mistake, and then you correct them. So we have this weekly activity, so we can go back here and we can put that here. And yes, we need to have a barrel file. So we have it, this one here. And for now I'll wrap this inside a container. And have a sized box here. We don't seem to need it because the list view is already adding the padding here, enough padding here. Okay, now let's add a column. And you can see that this heading is getting, title is getting repeated. We can actually create a widget out of it, but for now I'm not going to do it. And okay, we need to add a cross alignment here, and there seems to be more space here. Let's check why that is. Now this is good. So we need to add a bar chart. So it takes in data which is of the type bar chart data. Okay. If we look at the example, this is tooltip data, this is bar touch data. Border data, show bar graphs. So let's see what is required here, and we'll explore further options later. Okay, we have something. Okay, what is required and what is not required here. First we need to remove this const. Okay. This is the first time I'm using this library, so even I don't know. Let's see what are the bottom titles. So this is the bottom title. Okay, this is a widget. Then we need left titles. Okay, but as usual, like we have the size issue. No, we do not have any height. We can just give a height here, say 300 itself. Okay, something is wrong. Okay. Yes, that is how you do it. And here we should add some padding to the bottom. Let me give it 100 so I can scroll and see. Yes. And here I can give a height of 20. Okay, now we have this one. I just have this titles data, border data. We can hide the grids. Okay, this is all we were able to achieve. Now this one, bar groups. So this is the deposit and this is the withdrawal, right? So 0, 5 and 12. It's 7, so I can reduce it like 10. Yeah, that should be good. So for now, let's define it like this. Okay, I get an understanding of it. So this is actually the index. So Monday, Tuesday, and if I have 2 here, it goes to Wednesday. We have the left color as blue and I don't know how to name this color. um, Let me have it as light green, final blue, and this one I will as final gray color. Now it's time that we create a separate folder for maintaining the styles. So we'll have it as colors.dart and we'll move them here. Since they are all const, we can have them like this. Also we can have app colors class with all these as static variables. Ideally you will have like primary color, secondary color, and then depending on the component the colors, but here for now I'm not going to that. And also again be sure to create a barrel file because we'll be adding some more in the future. So it's good that from now on you maintain a barrel file like this. So barrel file, then this also has blue color, this has light green, yes, we have it here. And this, if I say 20, it will become bigger. Okay, now we have figured out how to add all these. And we have it in 100, 200 till 500. And we do have horizontal grids. have it like 3. Yes. And I know that this is not a perfect, and we also have to see how we can fit in our data into here, like by every day. So this is the weekly report, right? So it will have data like this. um, let's call it as spending. Class spends. We don't need a name, we just need an amount and on date on which the amount was spent. So that is all what we need. Then we can have spend data dot dart export or we'll have it as weekly spends data. Weekly spends data. Final weekly spends data. So when we request the data, and also on this particular day we need how much was spent, how much was earned and how much was expended. So we'll have weekly deposit data. Or we can just have this is correct, but we'll change this one. Instead of just having the amount here, final deposit amount final double withdrawal amount. So that should be fine, and let's not worry about these numbers. So we can just change this however we want later. And what's important is we try to figure out how we can create this. Let's see. First what we can do is final data is equal to dot map so if we do this, so even I'm curious how it will turn out. So we'll just replace this, remove this, we'll see. Okay, we have something here. If I just make it 4000 and this one to just 500. Okay, so we don't have any change. That is because it is same always. So now what we need is we need to scale it down. So based on the spending, so e dot deposit amount, if we do this, then we have it down like this. We are almost there. And let's see if we, then it will just come down to, so we can just divide it by 100 so that, oh, okay, so this was a good choice. So what happens is when you two point oh 5.0, because yes, it's getting divided. And if I set the max to 10, then this looks nice. So the text can be just this value can be 2 integer to string add right. So that is how it will be. But yeah, this is not very elegant. We need to look for a good one. Like if modulo 2 is equal to 0, then we'll do like this. This is nice, right? Yeah. And also this one we can have max like now have 10, but this can we can base on the high the maximum amount we have, be it withdrawal or deposit, but for now I'll leave it as it is. Anyway, basically we have it, and I think this is more suitable here when compared to the other color. So I'm just gonna go to the theme here and add one more light red color, and I'll replace the blue color with this one. Yes, this is looking nice, and it will look nice if we have it like this. So we'll have the earning and then we'll have this expenditure here. It is 10k. I'll even reduce it to 5k so that it looks even better. Yes, let's not worry about other things. So for now this is looking good, and yeah, it's already time. So let's end the stream here for now. And we in the stream we were able to add this chart, and in the next stream we'll make sure to add 2 widgets instead of just one. uh, and if you have liked the video, please do like, share and subscribe. uh, and if you have any comments, if you have any concerns, or if you have any doubts, please do let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure that I'll answer them, and I'll meet you again in the next stream. Thank you everyone.